Welcome to the following presentation of Minor League Esports on the MLE Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the MLE week number 1 of season 12. And we have got a special treat for you today. It's the first time in MLE history on this channel that we are about to get into 3 standard gameplay, and it's going to be a fantastic time. My name's Sleeky. Join with me in the commentary booth this afternoon, or this evening, I should say, is none other than Foof. And Foof, we've got an excellent series to start things off with the Express facing off against the Spartans.
Well, it's a story as old as time, Sleegy. We have the wonderful blue versus red. We have orange versus blue, basically. So how could you kick off threes on MLE in just a more pleasing fashion? I'm so excited. We got Champion League action. It is going to be so fun, man. Yeah, no, this is going to be great. Couldn't think of a better way to start off threes on the big stream here. And in front of everybody from Rocket Street as well, thanks so much for joining in with us. And, you know, sit back, relax. We're going to have a lot of fun here. It's like you mentioned, Champion League. So one of our most competitive by terms of how close the skill levels are between the players. So I'm really expecting a bang-up series as we get ready to get into this one. Well, it's going to be a pacing thing, Sleeky. I think it's whoever comes out and sets that tone early. You know, you don't know what to expect. It's week 1. These guys, it's all speculations. It's all scrims. All the numbers have come in, Sleeky. But now, everyone right now has an equal chance to run to the playoffs. Everyone should be thinking and feeling that same way. This is where it starts to come fruition. And if it doesn't week 1, you can still fix it. Yeah. Absolutely. It's the beginning of the season, but also at the same time, you want to get off to a strong start here in the season and make sure that, you know, you're setting yourself up for success for the rest of the way through. But, you know, for anyone who's new to MLE or doesn't quite know how we operate our regular season. It's a 12-week regular season with 5-game series. It is not a best of. So that means you might see a team go up 3-0. There's still 2 more games after that. They can win 4-0. They can win 5-0. It could be any combination on other side. It's just all the way through the whole season. The games are the most important part for seeding into that all-coveted playoff. But, Foof, it looks like the players getting set to take the field. It looks like we're going to be getting ready to get into game number 1 again of the inaugural threes match on the MLE mainstream. This is insane, Sleeky. I've never expected threes on our channel, yet here we are. We are seconds away from kickoff, and this monumental moment of Hayes and Zyme comes off very non-spectacularly. Zaya collects it on their end, pushing it out. Hayes the only one there. The Express just catching it on their end right now, just back and forth as we get this little bit of a feel out. Zyme up, looking for the backboard. Has come there, but Hermod denies it big. On the side while Zaya passing, but Hayes the only one there. Express trying to find a counterattack. The ball bouncing around. Shaq not able to get it this time. And already a strong start here for the Express, pushing into the Spartans half, trying to stake their claim early, but it will be Zaya up over top as it's intercepted in the midfield. Hermod on the side wall, coming back down in the center. Shot towards net. That's going to be scored by Shaquille O'Neal, and the Express going to take the lead first. I was kind of worried, Sneaky, because sometimes you get to that moment, it's opening week, it's the first goal you could look to score, and there's nobody around. But the easy goal was very much easy, and they hop out to a 1-0 lead. Yeah, great start there for the Express. We'll see if they're able to keep it up as things move along. It'll be Shaquille O'Neal on the back end, was looking to clear that away. Got a touch before getting demoed out. So it'll be Hermod now. Getting beat by Zaya. Hayes, last one back, able to play that one away. But now more pressure coming from the Spartans as it comes off the backboard. A bit of a team bump out in front of net. Shaq able to get that one back under control. But now we're starting to see a bit more of this Spartans team pressure. Well, pressure always comes from mistakes, and that team bump loomed huge for a little bit of time there, but that third was ready. Zyme, counterattack opportunity, but a big 50 keeps the ball up. Hermod throws it down, looking for Hayes in the corner. Now a soft touch there, trying to slow this down, just get it stalled. Get some breathing room, low boost for Hayes. Cup now, one to beat, Shaq denies it big time. Ball bouncing at midfield, the ball slowing down Hermod. A nice touch there, trying to fight it again, but Cup denies it, and now it goes back and forth here, Sleegy.
Yeah, it is just a battle at the midfield at the moment as both of these teams trying to establish their dominance out on the field. We've seen a couple of pressing moves from the Express, but nothing as super dangerous as of yet as this one. Falling back in front, Hermod unable to get to that one. So it'll be Shaquille O'Neal on the side wall, looking to try and play that back in mid. Zaya able to take that one away from him. It'll be back into the corner again. Zaya down off the backboard. It'll be over to the left side. Hermod, the slight 50 back out in front. Shaquille O'Neal with clear downfield. So again, be another hit from Zaya, trying to play this to the side wall, trying to play the Spartans into a position where they can get past the Express, but so far it's been so difficult for them to break past this right side as Shaquille O'Neal was able to ring that one around.
I thought he was going to find it. He collected that early one, so maybe they can sneak it past this time, but the Express are just doing a good job of controlling the pace, controlling the ball, not getting probably the volume of shots they want, but they have the lead. They are controlling this game, and right now, Shaquille O'Neal is just keeping it up here. Zyme can't get it out. A little bit of a miscue there as Hayes puts it up. Zaya now has to clear the ball, has to get it past Shaquille, able to get it past one, but Hermod, a good 50, just keeps it on the Spartan side.
This one straight back down. It was Hayes looking for the pickup. Team bomb puts both Cup and Zyme out of the play. Zyme is able to get recovered and clear out to mid, but Hermod waiting for it. Another clear downfield from Zaya. Without a lot of boost, he's going to struggle to get that one out. He plays it back to his own end instead. It's Cup losing that 50. It'll be Hermod with control. The miss from above, but Shaquille O'Neal not able to close things out, but they're holding on to this 1-0 lead.
Should have extended it there, Sleegy, with a chance. Cup now, counterattack opportunity, the ball bouncing around. The Spartans need this now. A setup attack, but it's turned away. Zyme trying to leave that pressure on Shaquille O'Neal. That long arcing shot dropping, but no bar down ski today. Hey, soft touch again, the ball bouncing around. The Express cannot find the back of the net right now. They have 1 goal lead, but they should have had 2 to 3. Cup on the counterattack now, but a good 50 from Hayes stalls that one.
This one going to be over top from Zaya, and one of the big things that the Spartans have been focusing on in this game has been whether or not they can create their own space through passing plays. But every time they've attempted it, the Express right there in their face, coming away with these 50s, and 50 wins very squarely in the side of Express at the moment. Now with the final 60 seconds on the board, it's Cup dropping it down for Zyme, who can't quite get the verticality to make it towards it in time. As this will be Zaya looking to push it back around on the line, finds the off angle, and Zaya going to bring the Spartans back level.
An off angle indeed. The defense was just off. They thought it was going to roll, and then it bounces and just continues to roll in. Hermod tries but can't dig it out. The Spartans catch that lifeline. They catch back up and tie it with just 16 seconds under a minute.
45 to go now with a tie ball game. Could get close into overtime territory. There's still a lot of opportunities for a regulation ender. This one played over to the left side. Be Hayes into the corner as they actually getting bumped off of that play. Double commit happens on the wall. Hermod shot saved by Zaya. Still out in front. Shaquille O'Neal not able to push it through. It'll be Hayes again taking off of Zaya. It'll be a reset here defensively for the Express as Hermod looking to try and clean things up. He gets one touch. Shaquille O'Neal comes over top. Cup. A bit of a giveaway. Hayes has an opportunity, but a great save away from Zyme. And barring a last-second miraculous goal, it's looking like this game going to OT.
Well, Zyme has a chance here, putting out the backboard, looking for Cup, but can't get it. Shaquille O'Neal denying it this time, has been that offensive player, but defensively there, forces the OT, and now just kind of a reset here. That ball's been bouncing around for so long. Zaya, though, trying to put it on. Hermod denies it this time. The Spartans trying not to let any of this pressure go, but a big 50 from Shaquille O'Neal just throws that back. Shaquille O'Neal can't get it, though. I thought he found it.
That's a wide open opportunity for a score there on the side of the Express, but Shaquille O'Neal not able to send it through. It's another clear downfield from Cup. Shaquille O'Neal into the corner. It'll be another send across from Cup. They're looking to try and find these center passes towards each other. That demo could be big, but even with Hermod gone, Shaq able to get back in front. Now Zaya out of the corner. Cup looking for the follow-through. It's a clear back. But Zyme keeping it in this blue side of field. Shaquille O'Neal looking for another clear. Give pickup here. Another demo coming through. A lot of physicality already in this opening game of the series. And almost a minute in, still looking for that game-winning goal. But we're going to find it right there in the hands of Cup.
Just collecting that one off the errant touch from Hayes. I was sitting here thinking, you know, there has been a lot of physicality, but there's an extra player on the field for these people, Sleek. This is MLE. This is our first threes game, and it has not disappointed. It goes to OTs, and the Spartans take it off of just a steal there.
Yeah, you know, the Express had a really good start to that game, but unfortunately just not quite able to finish it out, and it's Spartans in OT able to get that game winner. But, you know, a lot of the credit really has to go to Zaya in that equalizing goal that he's able to get in the final 60 seconds. Puts them in a position to apply more pressure without having to play as recklessly as they did at times. And then in that OT, it was calm and collected pressure down on the other side of the field. They were finally able to create a hole, and they were finally able to take advantage of it.
Well, you want to shout out Zaya on the offensive end. Zaya and Zyme had those two clutch saves at less than half a minute that kept the game tied. That looked like the Express were going to just break this tie, break the game open, and take it away, take game one and lean it their way. But them denying those two big opportunities, getting out of there and just stalling the game out to force that OT and make those kickoff plays, that was monumentous.
Yeah, no, it really was. And so now for the Express, you know, after having a good start in that game one, are going to be looking to try and bounce back here as we get ready to head into the second game. They're going to be looking to try and find some sort of way to get this series just completely under their control, because otherwise it could start to spiral out of control, and you don't want to let this Spartan team start to snowball against you.
You don't want to have any team snowballing against you, Sleeky, because once that snowball starts rolling, it gets heavier and heavier and harder to stop. That is why it is such a good feeling once you get that momentum on your side. You take that game winner over time. You get it leaning your way, and Zyme winning the kickoff here, trying to put it on early, but too far left, not able to get that go-ahead goal here.
Not quite able to get it, but it's still out in front. As Hayes with the clear downfield, it'll be Zyme back the other way. Hermod towards the corner. Zyme gets one touch up, looking for another. It's played off again towards the back wall. Zaya with a shot opportunity, looking for the double, and he gets it right there.
When he started falling down, I was like, I think he can get back to it. He had just enough in that Fennec to stay with it, and then kisses it and tucks it to bed, Sleeky. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, just a great heads-up play there from Zaya, able to follow it through and get the Spartans on the board first in game number 2. It's a favorable kickoff for the Express. Hermod not quite able to get up to that one. It'll be Shaquille O'Neal with the send downfield. Zyme forced to jump up to find the save. But he won't be able to find the follow-up block as it's played over to the left side by Zaya. Off the ceiling, looking to try and push it now. Get another pickup here from Cup towards the back wall. Bounce away, cleared out by Hermod, and after that opening goal, things starting to simmer down a little bit here.
Well, you saw Shaquille O'Neal get the demo there, the bump attempt, and now Cup with a chance but can't find it. Beat both the defenders. The ball was there, just couldn't connect. Zyme trying to find it but can't win this time. Now bouncing back, Zaya throwing it up. Cup, maybe he won't miss the second time. He won't, but Shaquille O'Neal denies it. Another big denial in front of the net. The Express just surviving on fumes right now.
Yeah, that's another big clear all the way over to the left side. And Hermod going to try and kick that one off the side wall, playing it towards net. It's a demo coming in on the Shaquille O'Neal from Zyme. This Cup able to try and clear it a little bit farther downfield. Zaya just taking a shot. And it's straight to the waiting arms of Shaq. It'll be Zyme again towards the side wall. Bit of a mistouch. Cup now trying to move back down the other way. But the Spartans sitting really far back to the fence. Noah movement up, and Hermod almost able to find the dunk on his own.
So many demos coming through. The pressure starting to just really squeeze the Spartans team. You see the demos, you see the mistouches, you see them starting to panic on this defensive end, but they have not broken yet. They bend but do not break. They are protecting their lead as Cup thankfully throws it out and gives them a breathing room here. Hermod not able to get this touch. Now Zaya, it doesn't matter. You give them an inch, they take a mile.
And that's just another great play coming through. Hermod Unfortunately, not able to find the touch, and it's Zaya yet again able to slam that one into the back of the net. And so now it's a 2-0 advantage with about 2:52 left on the board for the Express, who again, started game one looking really strong in their play. Oh, that's a big miss from Cup.
Money.
Pick up from Hayes, and Express going to be able to get it back within one.
Well, you talked about the big miss. Shaquille O'Neal throwing it out. Hayes collecting it, being very thankful for his opportunity. And Sleeky, a wise man, once told me, we take those.
Yeah. No, yeah, I mean, especially for the Express, who are down by 2, they'll absolutely take what they can get to try and claw their way back in this game. So it'll be another clear out. Shaquille O'Neal looking to pick it up. One touch, straight back down. It'll be into Hayes. This one pings off the ceiling. Big clear from Cup. The pickup, though, not going to be able to follow through as Hayes looking for it on the right side. Be another 50 coming in. Shaquille O'Neal into the corner. It's a slight deflection off Zyme. It's Herman with control, looking to cut it around Zaya. But Zaya had to read all the way through, transitioning on the offense. And that's one thing that he's been really phenomenal at so far this series. Somehow Cup doesn't find the touch. Neither does Zyme. And the Spartans lose out on a massive opportunity to go up by 2. Does Shaq get it? Yes, he does.
Shaquille O'Neal just catches it and collects it. 2 big misses there. It wasn't whiffs. That was just the post. You got to check the regulation. Maybe it was a little bit too sharp of an angle on the post there. Maybe the ball didn't have the right PSI. But Shaquille O'Neal does enough off that sidewall to take it goal to goal and tie this game back up.
No, that kickoff a bit into the possession of Hayes, but quickly taken away. It's a big clear from Shaquille O'Neal. This one will be off the top of Zaya. Towards the corner again. Hayes playing it over. Might have found the angle. Just needed a little bit more drop. But almost able to grab the lead there. To miss from Shaquille O'Neal. Cup's shot going to get saved by Herman. Zaya will pop up, but Shaquille O'Neal to send downfield. With 90 seconds left to go, this is again where things start to get really interesting.
Well, we got a tie ball game. I was thinking, Sleepy, when they hopped out by 2 at 250, I was like, that's a lot of time. You have to defend so much space. And with both of these teams honestly being able to score like they can, you didn't think that lead would last long. I didn't think it would be tied with over a minute left. And right now, back and forth, a double commit there from the Spartans. They need to slow it down. They need to slow themselves down. And they need to take a breath. They have done enough so far. They know how to get a lead. They just have to find it once again. And Shaquille O'Neal throwing it off the backboard. Hayes and Herman, the double commit. That's huge. Now Cup just transition here. Nobody's home. Walk it home. No, he's going to hit it too far. Zaya can't get to it.
And Zyme, all he had to do was just cut around it. That didn't need to be a pass. Instead, plays it across. Zaya not ready for it. And instead of an easy breakaway goal, instead it could potentially be one here for Hayes, but he can't drop it down. The follow-through just barely saved by Zyme. Herman off the top of Hayes. And it is just an absolute cluster in front of the Spartans net, as neither team able to score on some pretty big opportunities.
Sleepy, there's nothing friendly about this fire right now. Both teams just kind of messing with each other. As Zyme puts it on, Shaquille O'Neal denying it this time. Now the ball rolling up the sidewall. Cup a little bit too overzealous, but able to catch back with the octane. 5 seconds left. Looks like we're going to have another overtime game here unless somebody can find it. Zay out mid-side. He's going to put the dagger and take this game.
Yeah, game number 2 avoids OT by a second. As Zyme up for it, able to knock it home and in. And just like that, it's going to put the Spartans up 2-0 in the series.
Another 1-goal game. These guys are so tightly contested in what looked to be this overtime comeback for the Express. They did just enough. The Spartans able to find it in the end. I was wondering, is this trying to just feeling it out, trying to slow it down and force OT, or do they have that offensive rotation ready? And Zyme, when it matters the most, they put the dagger in the hearts. 5 big saves, mind you, there. Yeah. And they do just enough.
Yeah, they're able to do just enough. Able to avoid that OT as well, because the Express were looking like they were picking up the pace there a little bit at the end of regulation. But Spartans taking 2 in a row. They're 1 away from a series win, but remember, even if they do grab this series win in the next game, they still have to play all 5 of the series. Each and every game, we say this every season, but each and every game so critical to teams at the end of the season who are trying to clinch those playoff spots.
It doesn't matter if you're trying to get the lead in a series, the lead in your conference, maybe just trying to make a wild card. One game can be that deciding factor. You don't want to have to go to tiebreakers because you're worried about those things. You want to have just enough games. Maybe the series didn't go like you wanted. You ended up falling 3 games down. You want to win those 2 back to force it and start climbing back like he's been saying. So that is important here. And so I just want to see them find a way. If the Express can take this game off and then win this game, win game 4, Sleeky game, our first threes game could go to game 5 and mean something.
Yeah, no, it absolutely could. But it's going to come down to a lot of determination and grit from the Express coming into game number 3 here as we get things underway with some immediate pressure out of the Spartans. And there's no challenge on that ball. Cup just gifted an easy goal. And just like that, 6 seconds into game number 3, the Spartans on the board.
Well, Shaquille O'Neal caught out of position. They were trying to just find some way to get that octane back, but Cup, you said it, off the kickoff collects the freebie, and it is just too easy as now the Spartans, once again in a familiar state, up early, and just have that 1 goal cushion to work with.
This one, over top, played out from Shaquille O'Neal. Over to the side wall, looking for another follow-up towards net. This one, out of the corner. It'll be a demo coming through. Slight cut, but Cup down the other way. Can Zyme pick it up? No, unable to find the redirect. It'll be out to midfield again. Zaya was looking to try and set up a centering pass. Zyme looking for the cut. Zaya looking for a cut on his own. It's a bit of a harsh one, but the ball bump on Shaquille, almost able to put him out of position, but then Zaya unable to get it on target.
A big-time play that the team play starting to come to fruition for the Spartans. They just could not connect there. Zyme throwing it on. Shaquille O'Neal has to get a save here. The demo now rotating around. Zaya pushing it down. Got to pass one. Hayes backflips. This is a huge opportunity. Cup can't find it, but Zaya collecting it, playing that janitor role to a T, and now they're up by 2.
And Zaya just sweeping this one up, cleaning it out off the post from Cup. Zaya's like, don't mind if I do. Able to slot that one in over to the left side. And we're not even 60 seconds into this game, and it's looking rough for the Express.
Rough indeed, but very good going for the Spartans. But Cup there, side flipping, calculated, it didn't matter, it came back down to him this time. As Zyme not able to 50, Zaya trying to stand tall and does a good job 50ing. Now Herman trying to push it on, ball bouncing in the corners here. Zyme misses it though, but the bump on Herman is huge. Hayes can't find it, Zaya denies it. Shaquille O'Neal now in the corner, a soft touch there, but Cup throwing it all the way back out. One to beat, beats the guy, but lost the ball.
So Zaya again was looking for that 50 as it comes straight back down. Zyme to the side wall. Be a shot from Shaquille. Back to the back wall, the Spartans is Zyme looking to try and clear his zone. This one falling straight in front of Zaya to clear downfield. It'll be Shaquille O'Neal over to the side wall, Zaya farther down. This one out of the corner, almost out in front. Now, back wall again. Cup. Again, looking for a pass in the corner. Big send downfield, not quite on target. As it pounces off the post, Zyme getting caught up on the other side. And that quick touch from Cup, able to keep it out of that imminent danger.
Just enough right at the end there. The Express had a way back in, but they couldn't get there. Now Herman trying to find it, but can't get it past Zyme. Shaquille O'Neal now playing very passively. Zyme pushing it on. Shouldn't be able to get that big-time save there. Has to get another touch here, clearing it out at midfield. Cup the last man back. A nice touch at midfield, stalls it. Now the ball bouncing around. Hayes can't get the read, so it's up to Herman to put it on. Now it's on that side wall. I am getting kind of worried here, Sleeky. We're at this halfway point, but the offenses just seem to stagnate here for the Express. They need 2 big goals.
And that they do. Herman able to grab that boost. Ooh, with possession, but for how long? It's a quick challenge from Cup. It's played over to the side wall again. Slight bounce off the ceiling as it's sent downfield from Hayes. As Zyme intercepted by Herman over to the left side. This one, slight touch from Cup. Will be back up, down and around. Zaya looking for a clear downfield. Spartans over again, and Shaquille, while he's able to get on top of it, he's not getting a whole lot of support as he's moving forward. It really feels like the Express, just a big lackluster on their speed moving upfield, and it's leaving them in positions like this where Cup, again, no one with the sense of urgency on defense. And my goodness, another just wide open net, Cup able to capitalize.
Well, it's just a misread from Hayes there. I think he thought Shaquille O'Neal was going to catch it on the sidewall there, and so pressing out, trying to be aggressive like we're asking. Just that miss there. 2 players out, there's no one home, and these players are a lot better than that. You don't expect one to roll just in front of the net on the sidewall, but Cup thankfully taking it here, and they're up 3-0, and they are positioned to go up 3-0 in the series here, as Zion going to collect this and make it 4-0.
Yeah, that's a great shot coming through from Zyme. It'll be Zaya. Look at that triple commit in front of net, and Express just cannot afford to be making plays like that, especially already down by 2 in the series. Less than 90 seconds to go. It's a 4-0 lead for the Spartans, and the Express, though they did indeed start strong in game number 1, it's been nothing but downhill from there.
Spartans formed up, they got in regulation, they got side by side, they like to do. Those file actions are set, and so now Zay and company are just hammering when they need to lead and just playing patient defense, not allowing those opportunistic shots. Zyme and company just waiting here. Now the ball in front of the net. Herman not able to get it past Shaquille O'Neal, trying to find it off the backboard. Hayes up, the soft touch off the tires, but it's not enough. That defensive line is just too heavy right now.
Another one that almost was out in front. Zyme able to get in front. This will be off the ceiling from Zaya. Hayes is looking to play farther back, but it's another big clear from Zyme. There's a knockdown from Herman. Cup to the side wall, but at this point, if you are the Express, you realize the situation you are in. This game pretty much over. Game 3 in the hands of the Spartans, and now if you're the Express, you may have lost the series, but you've got to transition into salvage mode. Can you get something back? Hayes almost gets an open goal there, but he can't gain control of the ball. And you can see with his just absolute stopping and moving on the field that he was upset at his inability there. Oh man, the Express, it is a downright train wreck out there.
Off the rails?
Everything that you can think of right now. Running out of coal. My goodness.
Did you hear the digging game?
Spartans take number 3. They will win the series, but they have an opportunity to pick up 2 more games. As again, those playoff pictures are off of game win, series win, actually just one of the tiebreakers. So for the Spartans, there's still a lot to play for here. Get 2 more wins. It can make a big deal later down in the season, whether it be for qualifying for playoff or getting favorable seeding in the playoffs.
All of that and above, so the Spartans want to continue rolling. They want to continue to just gain that traction going into those next couple of games, either if they have another one tomorrow or next week. And the Express just trying to find some semblance of hope. The open net looked like a gift from the MLE League Ops, but it was turned away. Not by the defense. And so it's going to be up to them to figure it out. And the most important thing is they have to find some way to stem this Spartans offense. When you allow 11 shots to your 5, it is going to be a rough day in the office.
Yeah, no, it really is. And the Express, I mean, they really just couldn't get any momentum. It was all uphill. And, you know, they thought they could, but they just could not make anything happen. And so now, game number 4, the Spartans just charging their way forward. And it's going to be up to the Express to try and do something to change the tides of this series.
You want to say demos because you like to have the physicality, but Shaquille O'Neal came and did that the first 2 games, and it didn't work. They fell short by 1. Then it backed off completely, and they just got ran over. They need to find a way to pick up that physicality back, but not be too aggressive, not be too over-assertive on reaching for those boosts and demos, and find a way to slow down these just quick money attacks that Cup and company have been able to find.
Well, game 4 underway. We'll see what sort of comeback the Express can bring. That's a great start to get them back on the right track as Shaquille O'Neal getting the first goal of the game.
Well, I mean, Shaquille O'Neal saying, you know what, I'll just put it in myself. He scored the first goal to start the series, and the first goal here to start maybe trying to bring it back. A good job from them. A great answer to what's been a rough series so far.
It's another 50 here off that kickoff that Zaya's going to be able to walk away with. It's over to the side wall. Zyme towards the net, unable to get that one through. So this will be Zaya and Cup both doubled up on that side wall.
Second time.
And it's cleared away downfield. Zyme not able to find the touch. Zaya again, unable to get that one through. It'll be straight down, almost from Shaquille O'Neal, looking for the second on the board, but he's just not able to make contact.
Pain, man, this is insanity. The ball has just bounced around in front of the Spartan net, but it has just been an invisible wall. The Express cannot puncture, but when there's defenders here, Shaquille O'Neal just throws it in.
Yeah, absolutely. Comeback time here for the Express. Shaquille finding a great touch. And, you know, it was something that we saw from him earlier, and it fell off a little bit, but now we're seeing it again where he will just go up for these hits, going up for 50s. And if he can keep that up and keep the Spartans on their back end, there's a lot that he can do. Hat trick for Shaquille O'Neal, and it's not even a minute into game 4.
I didn't think he was much a three-point shooter, but maybe a three-goal scorer here, Sleegy, is another pop-off from her. Not even a minute in here, so a very good wake-up call, be it a bit late in the series, but this could be a very good opportunity for them to continue to ride that momentum, take this game, and try and find a second win after this one.
That one on the corner. It'll be Cup to the back wall. Played away, Shaquille O'Neal downfield. It'll be played by Zaya into the corner. Picked up here, gets one, looking for another. They converge in midfield, but it's back over to the side wall again as Zyme getting pressed down. Another clear from Shaquille O'Neal. Zaya missed. Hermod shot and score, and the Spartans have lost their numbers advantage in this game for sure, because it is a 4-0 lead.
It just swaps. They flip the script, Sleeky. This is a bit incredible here. And we're not even 3.5 minutes in. The Express just finding their way, doing whatever they want, when they want. Shaquille O'Neal leading the charge, a hat trick, and then getting a big assist there. Full steam ahead, I guess.
Now we'll see if they can just keep it up at this point. It'll be out of the corner again, right out in front. Cup looking to converge, but unable to find the touch. That's a great takeaway from Hermod. It'll be a bounce over again. Can he get the pick up? He gets a 50 off of Zyme. Hayes now back in the corner again. We clear away from Zaya. Hayes getting bumped off that play, but Zyme's shot going to be wide again. And all the Express have to do at this point is, you know, still try and get those goals, still try and bring things back. Because, you know, also at the end of the day, you want your stats to look good, whether it's a series win or a loss. But at this point, you could also just look to try and waste as much time as you can. Hermod shot stuck. Still out in front. Shaquille O'Neal can't get there in time, and it was almost a fifth.
It was almost a fifth, and it's still not over yet. Shaquille O'Neal finding a soft touch there, but Zaya thankfully putting this out for a moment. Now Hermod trying to get a good 50. Cup throwing it high. Zaya going for a play here with Cup, but Shaquille O'Neal denying it. Now a three's turn here. Double the commit, double the fun here for the Express. And Hayes bumping the goalkeeper. Shaquille O'Neal getting the goal for it.
Yeah, and this was Zyme sitting on the line, and he just accidentally puts it on a dime into the bottom right corner. Just unfortunate positioning there on the goal line. Was looking to try and clear it away. Hayes gonna feel a little cheated because he would have just liked to score it on his own, but instead, either way, it's a 5-goal lead now for the Express. Take that back, it's a 4-goal lead. As the Spartans are going to grab one back here, the Express have to be careful because 2:13 is still a lot of time.
That's a beautiful ball there from Zaya. I don't think it was as intentional as they want to claim it to be, but it was a heck of an angle, and Cup collecting that open net opportunity and burying it. You said it, 2 minutes left. There is a lot of time and a lot of good plays that this Spartans team have shown, so I think it's a very good possibility to come back.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen crazier things happen. It's going to make it a little bit harder. Missed touch off the kickoff. Shaquille O'Neal pass over to Hayes, and then the backboard able to get that where Zyme had no way to know where it was going. Gets beat over top with 2:07. It's now a 6-1 lead.
Well, they're trying to maybe set up the Brazil here as Shaquille O'Neal and company on that side wall. Needs a soft touch here, looking for the backboard. Just kind of prodding along as Zaya denies it. Gets the savior medal for their troubles. Hermod now in the corner trying to find something. Cup, a good 50 there. It continues just to bounce around on this Spartans side. The Express very happy to just kind of continue to put the pressure on. They're going to find it again. Shaq, you're kidding me.
Ding, ding, ding. The Express are leaving the station for Brazil. Get your tickets now because Shaquille O'Neal, able to slide that one in over to the left side, will secure their way to Brazil. And what an absolute comeback in this game.
Incredible, incredible, incredible. That is insane. Brazil sets it up. Shaquille O'Neal, though, not satisfied, trying to find more. Zion throwing it on the side wall. The ball bouncing around the Spartans, trying to find something to break this trip to Brazil. But Hayes and company, very happy to hold on to it. They're just going to let this continue to tick down. A minute and a half remain.
Minute and a half remain, and they're going to be looking to try and get as many more points as they can on this board. This will be out of the corner again. Another bump coming through. Shaquille O'Neal out of the corner again. This will be over to the right side. Coming back across. Knocked down. Shaquille able to find that 50 over to the right side. Off the corner. It'll be the Spartans. We're going to try and pick this one up. No one really on it. Hermod back in the midfield. Might have been a bit of a giveaway, but Zyme unable to follow it through. And now with 60 seconds to go, as the Spartans trying to make sure they don't get Brazil.
They're working on it hard here. Cup throwing it down, bouncing on the backboard. A little bit of awkwardness here from the Express, but just enough defense right now to hold them away. Zaya throwing it up, looking for Zyme. Never mind, triple to commit, triple to fun, the salt face. But Hermod finally gets the save. A little bit of flash and substance there. The play-action Rocket League, you love to see it.
And that you bit of a pinch play over to the right side here to send it all the way back downfield. As Zyme down towards net, cleared away by Hayes over top of Cup. Hayes again, looking for it in the corner. Shaquille O'Neal, shot and scored. Forget the Brazil. He is just racking up the points.
A double hattie here for Shaquille. Another one finding the way to the back of the net, and that is 11 shots.
Man, he's been putting in work this game.
Just a couple, just a bit.
Over 1,000 points more than the rest of his team combined, more than the other team combined. Shaquille O'Neal, he's trying to make sure he secures a high MVPR this game.
Trying to get, you said, you're not worried about the win or loss. Now you're just trying to get those stats right. And Shaquille O'Neal said, I am getting those stats right. Sleegy, game 4 was mine, and I'm going to take it and drop 1K on them.
And Shaquille O'Neal front and center, as is deserved after that performance. Take a look at that. 6 goals. He assisted both other goals as well. And then 11 shots. He was a menace out on the field, in the Spartans, they need to figure out some way to slow him down.
I mean, I would try and say double team and find demos, but he was the one starting those physical plays. He was the one looking to find bumps, and he was the one making those transition plays happen. I mean, I don't know exactly what more you can ask. The Spartans tried everything, but they couldn't slow it down. They had an answer. There was a couple counter punches there, but Shaquille O'Neal would not be denied in the end of the day.
No, Shaquille O'Neal was just like, hey, you know what? We may have lost the series, but I am about to win this game. Just goes into absolute beast mode out there. And so now, Game 5 on the horizon. It's the last game of the series, and the Express may be able to make it at least look like it was competitive if they're able to grab this one here. A 3-2 loss on the series. Definitely a preferable option after losing those opening 3.
Well, it's definitely competitive. I mean, you know, we saw a blowout one way and then a much more blowout this way. So, technically speaking, it's very competitive. I want to see both of these teams hit the stride at the same time. I want to see the Express continue rolling on, continue steamrolling like they have been. And I want to see those Spartans find ways to stop it at midfield like they did in Game 1 and Game 2, and then find those counterattacks.
Well, we'll see what ends up coming out here. It is game number 5 between these two sides. The Express, after losing 3 straight games, it's off the back of an 11 MVPR performance from Shaquille O'Neal. And we head into game 5 with the Express, at least able to take one back, but they're going to be hungry for a second. Hermod playing it down the right side. Zaya off the side wall, looking for the drop down. It'll be Cup. Unable to find that touch he was looking for. Zaya can't get the follow through. It's played out in the way. Hermod down the right side. Out of the corner, and it's looking to get back out in front. Zyme into Shaquille. It'll be back over to Zaya again. Hayes with the pop-up. And kind of a slow start to get things going here in Game 5.
Feels like we're in Game 1 again here. Not like it's in the scoreline, but it's in the feeling out process. Both of these teams have completely stopped, adjusted their game plans, and are playing a little bit differently. So Cup now trying to kickstart something here. The ball bouncing around. Hayes a little slow here. Zyme is up. Zaya now, you're going to find it. Shaq can't get there. I guess that's a goal.
I mean, I guess so. And I guess the Spartans figured out how to score again after that last game. Zaya able to put that one in over top. Doesn't need to be powerful, just needs to be accurate. And it is going to be a great shot over to the right side to send that one through. This will be a kickoff in favor of Zaya, though he gets bumped off the play a little bit. Off the back wall again. Zaya unable to follow it up. It'll be Hermod over to the left side. Downfield again. Zyme into the corner. Hit over top. It'll be a clear from Hayes. It comes back down again. Up by Shaquille O'Neal over to the side wall. This one off the ceiling could be an opportunity, but Hermod would send downfield. A return from Zyme. Zaya keeping it up. Zyme looking to put it through, but Cup can't quite get a touch on it. And now it's a breakaway, but no one there from the Express.
I mean, just the Express stuck at the station. Some delays, a little bit too heavy. Zaya finding the dunk. You gotta be kidding me.
Bro, the Spartans was on the other side. What a dunk! My goodness.
Incredible.
Absolutely incredible coming through from Zaya. And now a 2-0 lead for the Spartans. A little bit more in form of what we saw from them earlier in the game. Now it's Zaya back over on the right side again. Gets a good touch in the midfield. Cup was looking for the 50 to put it back down. It's Hermod over on the right side. Looking for one more. Gets a touch over top, but the clear downfield will come in from Zaya. This one out of the corner again. Shaquille O'Neal playing it too, but that's going to be an excellent pickup from Hayes. Getting it over top of Zyme. Then they'll get the Express back within one.
Shaq just kind of picking up where they left off. A little bit later in the game as you want to see, but getting the assist back, throwing it out to Hayes, and then just a beautiful read, like you said, just to tuck it away from Hayes to get them back within one.
Well, now this one, kick off again over to the right side. Zaya playing it into the corner. Ooh, a bit of a whiff there from Cup. Hooked up back in from Zyme. It'll be straight down, bumped away as Zaya, but Zyme looking to play it out of the corner. Now back down in front, Shaquille O'Neal looking to play it over. It's a great take from Hayes. Can Hermod follow it up? It's a send towards that. Shaquille O'Neal getting it over top. And with 2:23 to go, we've got 2-2 on the board.
Hayes looking up at the right side of your screen. I don't know if you can see it, the big time bump to throw him away and then finish it. That is all three players involved to tie this game back up. Unfortunately, it's 2:23, not 2:22. Tied at 2-2.
Well, it's another kickoff in favor of Hayes as Zyme takes it. This will be over to the left side. Zaya playing it off the ceiling. Hayes was looking for the dunk, but couldn't quite get it out of the way. It's another send downfield. Cup playing it over to the right side. We'll get another send down. Double commit. Shaquille able to find it. It's Hayes. Look to follow through. Over to the left. Cup. Off of Hermod. Back into this back corner. Be a pickup here from Zaya, putting it across field. Zyme having to reach for this one. Doesn't quite get a lot of contact. Hayes with control over top of one. Still keeping it before Zaya finally gets it over top. And finally, Shaquille O'Neal to play it away. We're closing in on the final 90 seconds here, Foof. And it is the Express looking to try and take their second in a row.
Well, I mean, the Express are doing a good job of trying to find the ways. Hayes, the soft touch, Zyme able to get it back. Very threatening looks there, but not enough touches there to finish it. Zaya trying to find something here. Shaquille O'Neal flipping the field. I was worried the Express got really tight on that last defensive stand, but they did just enough there. Hayes and company waiting for it. The demo coming through. That opens up this left lane where they'd like to run it. Zyme missed touch. Shaquille O'Neal with another demo. Hermod one-on-one. Cup can't get there, and they'll go up by one.
And there's Hermod putting that one in. It's a play over right. Hermod able to just pick that one up and send it through. It's a bit of a miss defensively from the Spartans, but still time. Still time for the Spartans to try and get this back level again. It'll be 1:04 left to go. Looks like we're having a little bit of an issue with the overlay. We will try and keep you updated with the time and score as we work to get that resolved. Zaya up towards the ceiling. Will be a clear downfield from Hayes. Cluck over to Hermod again. Off the back wall. Hayes to pick it up, and that's going to be a 4-2 lead.
Hayes doing a great job of playing that janitor role. Zyme not able to get a favorable touch, throws it down, and the Express now sitting at 4-2 with about 45 seconds left.
We'll see if they can pick it up here. It's going to need to be a good kickoff, but that's straight into the favor of Hayes. It's up over top, Hermod with the 50. Straight back down, Zyme. Into the corner, Gill with the touch. Hayes able to pick it up. It'll be over now again to the left side. Hayes towards that corner. It'll be coming straight back out. 25 seconds left to go. That one played away from Shaquille.
Dangerous.
It'll be up towards the back wall. Cup looking for the drop down, but can't get it through. 15 seconds left now. It's another pop up there from Cup. Hermod sending it downfield. Shaquille O'Neal towards net. The save coming through from Zaya, but with a 2-goal lead and 5 seconds on the board, the Spartans not going to be able to make their way back into this game. The Express take the back two. Even though they lose the series, they're able to close it out 2-3.
Well, Slee, you know, a friend of mine once told me you cannot reverse sweep without losing the first two. So maybe that's what they're trying to set up for, maybe a best-of-7 series down the road if they ever get to one of those. But a good showing from the Express. They were down, they were beaten, but they were never out. They found a way. Shaquille O'Neal said, I know the way, and I will physically show it to you in Game 4.
Yeah, absolutely. Great game from the Express, able to get things a little bit back level. They would have liked to have taken the series. If they had played like they did in those last two from the beginning, it could have been a completely different game. But, you know, at least able to grab a few. It makes it not too bad of a loss. But a great series overall and a great performance from Shaquille O'Neal, a newcomer to the league. I mean, again, an 11 MVPR in that Game 4 is absolutely insane.
I mean, you think, like, 4 is pretty solid. 5, you're getting there. 6, 7, 8, that's really high. 11. I mean, why not, Shaquille? Have yourself a game, and then to finish like this, get the big assist, get the goal that helped to get that tying scoreline, and then be a big presence to allow your team to get a lead, and then finish a game like that. That is just huge, especially, like you said, from a newcomer.
Yeah. No, absolutely. But that's going to be it for that match. We got one more match of the evening here tonight. It's going to be down in the Foundation League. We've got the Hive facing off against the Aviators. You're not going to want to miss a second of it, so stay tuned. We'll be right back after this short break.